Because blue hour images are so stunning, many newcomers, and indeed some experienced photographers, believe they are difficult to achieve. The fact is though, they are not. Despite how striking they look, you can easily achieve stunning blue hour photos just by following a few simple guidelines. Even new photographers have the skills to get great looking blue hour images. In this video, I will show you a very simple technique for starting your journey into the blue hour. In the last video, we looked at some of the hard and fast photography rules that can often leave you with underwhelming pictures. We looked at what I call shooting the blues, my own technique for producing stunning low-light shots. It's a process I've developed over many years and has enabled me to get some dramatic and striking shots. If you've not seen the first video, make sure you check it out before going any further with this video. There is some important information that you really need to know. Whilst the key to mastering blue hour shots requires a number of steps from planning to post-production, I want to share a quick and easy way to get some great looking shots without the need for expensive equipment or extensive post-production. To achieve this, you're going to need your camera, preferably with a wide-angled lens, and a tripod. And that's it. Before we head into this little tutorial, let's define the blue hour. It's that time just before sunrise and just after the sunset. In most cases, it's less than 1 hour. In the tropics, it can be over in 15 minutes, so you need to work fast. The beauty of this technique is it's a fast way to get a good blue hour shot. You will need to choose a good subject. This is absolute key to keeping it simple but effective. Well-lit buildings in city centres work well, as do city skylines. The very best blue hour shots are where there is fantastic colour contrast between the city lights and the deep blue twilight sky. Although cloudy skies can work, the best weather is clear skies. With a suitable subject selected, arrive on scene early. Give yourself plenty of time to scout the location and set up for best composition. Set your tripod up and mount your camera. Set up your composition and take a few test shots. As the sun sets, the scene will become rather dull and flat looking. This is the calm before the storm. In quick succession, the city lights will flick on and the light will continue to lower and the blue hour will have arrived. You're going to have your camera set to aperture priority, your aperture to f8, and you will need to set your self-timer. 2 seconds will be enough in this case. We are going to set our cameras to shoot in JPEG. We will have our metering mode set to matrix, which is default, and our focus on area mode. Make sure that your focus locks onto your subject. For this quick technique, we will let the camera do the processing for us. As the light starts to fade, shoot with the settings I have detailed. Keep an eye on your LCD screen. If it looks like some of the artificial lights are looking too bright, we can use exposure compensation to bring them back a little. Depending on your camera, exposure compensation will be a dial on the camera or a combination of button presses and rotating either the front or rear dial. Check your camera manual to make sure you are up to speed on how your exposure compensation works. Shoot away through the blue hour, continuing to use the self-timer and aperture priority, and make sure that you have beautiful colour contrast between the buildings and the blue hour in your frame. You are pretty much done once the sky has gone inky black. At that point, it's time for a coffee or a beer. This technique is a great way to get basic but good looking blue hour shots. However, in order to take your shots to a much higher level, I have put together a complete course called Shooting the Blues. This will take you from the earliest pre-planning all the way through to stunning end results. Over the next few days, I will be giving out some more detailed information on the course. Make sure you keep an eye out for that. In the next video, you're going to learn my #1 trick for stunning blue hour photography. It's a common technique used often but hardly ever for blue hour photography. I'm going to share that technique with you and show you just how to get those amazing blue hour shots. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. My name's Jason Rowe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.